Students often find cancelling when we divide variables confusing, so we'll do some practice on that before we move on. So we have 10W divided by 5. Okay, there's W at the top, no W at the bottom, so the W is going to come through. What about the coefficients there? Does that simplify? Well, if there wasn't a W there, we would have 10 over 5. Now that cancels to 2. If you grab the calculator, 10 divided by 5, you'll get 2. So the answer here, that's going to go to 1. That's going to go to 2. So we're left with 2W over 1. And if you remember our rule from before, anything divided by 1 is that thing. So the answer to that is just 2W. Alright. How about this then? 6G over 9G. Okay, there's a lot of cancelling here. There is a 1 there and a 1 there. It's not stated, but that's what's implied is there. This G over this G are going to cancel, because G divided by G is 1. Anything divided by itself is 1. And we're going to be left with 6 over 9. Now, does that cancel anymore? Yeah, it does. They're all multiples of 3. So 2 times 3 over 3 times 3. They're going to cancel, and we're going to be left with 2 over 3. And that's as simple as it gets for that one. Moving on. X over 3 over x to the 4. Oh, okay. Let's rewrite it in the form that we know there. And it's going to be x is 3. Remember, when we divide, we subtract 3 minus 4, so minus 1. X to the minus 1, which is the same as 1 over x. Bit tricky, but remember, 1 over a squared is the same as a to the minus 2. Whenever the variable flips from the numerator to the denominator, the sign also flips. S over S squared W. Okay, well, it's implied that there is a 1 there. So when we come to deal with the s's, it's going to be s to the minus 1. Of course, 1 minus 2 is minus 1. And then all of that over W. The W is going to stay there. So we could rewrite that several ways. We could write that as 1 over SW. Remember, when the numerator, when something comes from the numerator into the denominator, it changes signs. Or we could also rewrite that as S minus 1 W minus 1, and that's the form that you'll see quite a lot in physics. Acceleration is meters per second per second, like that. It's just always handy to know how they go. So 1 over m is the same as m to the minus 1. Important rule to know.